do Fairshanks in his own turf, maybe. But here comes everybody else. Flash, Dredgeline lands. There's the CC and even more from Jiggity. Riptide helping lock up Nightingale for first blood over to Jiggity. Now flashing in with the Zenith Blade. He gets the CC, does Clancy onto Fairshanks, and now Majestic Kiwi. They're fighting fights on two fronts. Mitch Flurry locked down. Clancy got that Shield of Daybreak up, back on cooldown, and Kiwi is on the board. One apiece for the bot lane of Final Boss. They've got Mark Boots on the run. There goes the WQ. Flashing. Who needs an arcane shift with the best? It's going to be a rough rest of the laning phase for Zark if he's not careful. Now Flurry chasing Kiwi out of the lane. Actually, maybe not, because the Dredgeline gets the staggering blows off. Will he die to tower? He
going back to base with a lot of gold, and now he dies. Yeah, that is another way to going back to base and consider the gray screen, but now we're seeing another gank in the mid.
Clancy taking over the frontlining duties. Gets there. Beautiful chain CC. The Winds of War not going to find it, but has to force the flash out of Mark Boots. That's the only reason it didn't. There goes the stopwatch from Clancy. And now Zark taking over those duties. And from the other side of the ledge, there goes the Hero's Entrance. Rich Flurry popping the stopwatch. Everybody's in the mid lane now except for Kiwi. He's going to join it when he can. Does not have the True Shot Barrage, rather. There goes the Justice Punch. And after all that, oh, here's the re-engage. Dredgeline, Riptide. And going back. Yeah, but now the Herald popped here. We'll see if they send some resources down towards the Dragon. One of them is going to get caught out immediately. Clancy has to burn his flash and he gets locked down. But able to use a solar flare to buy his team some time. Majestic Kiwi eats in and picks up the kill on Mitch Flurry. Clancy's still alive, laying down the CC, forcing Fairshanks to flash into the Dragon Pit. Zark backing away. Nightingale taking very, very low. Doesn't even need to. Justice Punch out of there. There goes Tree Bro getting the shutdown kill and make that 2 kill.
Full play off to the top side.
Ooh, the solar flare doesn't find anyone, but Mad City looking to punish the tower take. They get Nightingale as him. Now getting another one here in the mid lane as well before looking to contest this Baron. Don't think they've got the damage to do anything with it. There goes the True Shot Barrage. Mitch Flurry, that was the fight they wanted. That's the fight they got. Tree Bro taken down, impaled. Blocks up the kill. No ultimate, no problem. Kiwi doing the best he can, but that is one beefy Malphite. Impaled is taking no damage. Zark's clone is down, but he still has the Cyclone. There goes the Unleashed Power onto Kiwi, and he has to get out of there. Impaled has to get out of there. That's the Cyclone you were talking about. It's the damage and it's the disruption, but he is all alone. Mark Boots picks up his second kill. That same flank. He's got his clone back up this time with the Cyclone. 3, 2, 1. Bam, that's off cooldown. Mad City retreat. Mitch Flurry taking very low, and Kiwi picks up the kill onto him. Not quite as beefy as Impaled. There goes the Solar Flare, and the shutdown kill goes into Jiggy's pocket after he pops the clip to keep himself safe. Zark gets one kill, but he will go down eventually. Fairshanks picks that one up, and they are so beefy. Malphite and Fairshanks doing so much work. There's the Hero's Entrance, but too little, too late. Clancy gets the CC onto Mark Boots, but he flashes away. Doesn't even need the tumble. He hasn't been popped final hour yet. I think it's
We're going to take the 50-50 chance, though. They're not even going to try to get the Dragon here. This gets Majestic Kiwi from range. Oh, never mind.
Man, that is so much damage, but the Hero's Entrance may have just saved Majestic Kiwi, or maybe he just got out of there on his own volition. Nightingale in now. Doesn't have that Hero's Entrance to provide that sustain, or that defensive capability anymore. Mitch Flurry trying to zone out. Tree Bro clears the ward. They might actually be able to take this last 2 fights, which is base Mitch Flurry very low. And taken down is the Baron by Fairshanks, but picking up a kill is Tree Bro. So it's a 1-for-1 if you count the Baron as one. Majestic Kiwi, there's that damage they were looking for. Tree Bro very low and finally goes down. Kiwi gets right out of the Dragon Pit, gonna rejoin his team, or at least do his best to, but it might be too little too late. Mark Boots picking up 2 kills on the Vayne. That is so much damage from Kiwi, but the positioning was not there. But I think you just throw out the Solar Flare if nothing else. There goes Nightingale, but now he might get punished for it. But Mitch Flurry does take a lot of damage. Did pop the Stone Plate early, so didn't have that available for this fight. There goes the Hero's Entrance, and now they are chasing into the jungle of Mad City. Our final boss. There goes the redemption. Helps Zark stay, or helps Zark go down rather. Mark Boots healing for himself. That is an Uzi-like Vayne there. Clancy goes down with one more auto. Mark Boots. The whole game for final boss is resting on Majestic Kiwi and getting exactly the fight they want. Trying to fight it on 2 fronts there, popping right back out. The Cyclone goes out. Both clones get a good amount of CC up, but it is just too much. Tree Bro deleted. Mark Boots on the business end of the Solar Flare there, but Clancy is just working with a torn down house here. Nightingale in the back line, actually getting the members of Mad City pretty low, but the stopwatch goes out from Jiggity. The Zanyas did indeed buy him that time. A lot of damage from a Majestic Kiwi, but Jiggity picks up the kill onto him. Eventually Nightingale on the run. One more Thunderclap from Impaled there, and a double D locks down. Zark almost gets away. does the clone rather, does get away with the clone, leaves it behind to be fodder. Majestic Kiwi with no ult, that's going to be up in 2 seconds flat. Clancy does have the solar flare, and there goes the unstoppable force, only gets one though, the hero's entrance for the re-engage. Redemption coming down, and actually Impaled taken very, very low. The unkillable meatball Malphite top fight goes down, but it'll be a little while before he does. Nightingale picks up a kill onto Jiggity, the most vulnerable target, and Kiwi melts Fairshanks. It's a 2-0 now, forcing a flash and an exhaust out of Impaled. The Mark Boots make it 3 now for final boss. That is not the fight that
but now Impaled, obviously on the side.
Oh, now Mad City might have the pick, and that CDR certainly helping. Nightingale got the hero's entrance again. Taken so low and finally taken down is Mitch Flurry. Gargoyles don't play or not. Jiggity and Fairshanks have to retreat. Luckily, they're pretty close to their base, but they've got a tower and an inhib to defend. Jiggity will go back and heal up, as will the rest of Mad City. They will let this tower and this inhibitor go. They know that they don't have the resources to end it right here. This is a half wave, maybe on a full-on Canada super minion wave. That's a different story. Now Impaled, that's a fight that I think they want. There goes the Redemption. Treebro taken low, and Bob gets right out of there and avoids the business end of the Redemption, but he goes down. Make it 1, make it 2, make it 3. Oh, not going to be the penta kill, but a big kill from Jiggity. Getting down to that fountain was a big deal for him. Nightingale picks up a kill onto Impaled, but it's a quadra kill for Mark Boots. When the fight goes...
Think of at the moment here, and this is a little bit spread out for the final boss. We're going to see another fight.
Oh, there goes Clancy right into the backline. Still has a solar flare. There goes the hero's entrance. Clancy has a stone plate. He pops that. Mitch Flurry taken very, very low, but he finds himself in the front line now, just trying to buy his team some time. There goes the CC. Zark providing some of his own, but caught out is Treebro on the other end of the fight. Zark reses with the GA, but eventually he goes down as well. It's a 2-for-0 now, and the solar flare has been held on to by Clancy that entire time and used it for the disengage. Kiwi finally taken down, but so is Mitch Flurry and Impaled. They find themselves right back in this fight. Final boss. It's a trip. In goes Mitch. This will be what decides the game most likely. Nightingale back in with the hero's entrance, helping his team with a little more sustained. Jiggity pops the stone, or rather the on his hourglass, but 2 more kills for who else? Mark Boots, keeping himself alive. Make it 3. Treebro falls victim to Fairshanks. That is a 4, but he repels his way out of there. And Jiggity, and not a moment too soon, Jiggity Mitch Flurry have joined the party, but now here comes Impaled TPing. A lot of damage, but not enough to be countered by Majestic Kiwi. There goes the True Shot barrage. Knocked up. So much CC with the Cyclone, but somehow Kiwi doesn't die. There he goes. Clancy taken pretty low, but will not die either. Zark is still alive, but it's just a matter of time. That Bramblefest doing doing a little bit of work, but not enough. The Executioner's calling certainly helped things out for Impaled.
Now, the gank.
Yep, Zark able to get both sides of the stretching strikes in, and Fairshanks pops a little brush to try to boost his damage, but Treebro taking low because of the miasma, eventually finally taken down. But Nightingale does get a kill. Nightingale now having to flash away, though. Mark Boots pretty low, and Zark just playing defense right now. Daisy and company putting the hurt on final boss in the top lane. Mad City inching away in this one, too. Hopefully looking to get some plates out of this as well. Daisy gets killed by the tower. There goes Jiggity, and there goes the final chapter. Majestic Kiwi hit by enough charges up around. And the Spider-Man's actually doing a pretty decent amount of damage there, going Skirmisher Saber into the Runic Echoes. Now Fairshanks, they're trying to catch out, and indeed they do. A lot of CC, but the miasma roots Mark Boots, and from across the ledge from the Blue Buff camp, the last chapter finds its Mark. Mitch Flurry taken low, but helped out by Fairshanks, and now onto Jiggity goes Mitch Flurry after popping both summoners. Mark Boots gets a kill, and oh my goodness, Jiggity. Fairshanks is up, he has the smite. Treebro still in base, so if that gets contested, Treebro might not be around. Lots of CC, the final chapter on the Nightingale. Mark Boots doesn't have the unleashed power, but can scatter the league if he wants, but he doesn't even need it. Impaled in there and gets...
We don't get anything for Impaled here, but Zark on the backside. For the elastic slingshot, there are a couple of blast zones there.
Oh man, he doesn't have the backup. He gets out of the final chapter, but all the damage right into Nightingale's fangs, and he goes down the death charge, gets Jiggity off the back line, and now they turn
threat at the moment here, but instead, it seems like they're getting on Impaled.
Yeah, it's these picks. Can they find them right? They've got one, and they get it onto Impaled, and all the gold goes into Kiwi's pocket. That's big, and now turning to try to contest this dragon. 3-1's a whole lot harder to deal with than 2-2. There goes Clancy. Out goes Daisy. The dredge line buys up some time. Mark Boots has to flash away, but doesn't have to pop cleanse. And now all the damage goes in onto Kiwi, but Sark bails him out. Defensively using the final chapter there. Nightingale taking a whole lot of damage and gets the petrifying gaze. Clancy follows it up, taken low and taken down. Is, well, a lot of people. There goes Bearshanks and Jiggity for the side of MAAD City. And now look at Treebro. He heard us talking all that smack and Bearshanks trying to do what he can. Nick Jiggity goes in, but the petrifying gaze again really good from Nightingale, and all the damage from Kiwi gets 1 and 2. Mitch Flurry's dead meat. Mark Boots turns tail and runs. The TP from Impale to try to help out is all for naught. Kiwi has 3 kills, and the momentum has firmly swung in favor of Final Boss.
Yeah, Clancy has to figure out how to push away Mark Boots. The blast cone is up and available to scatter a week as well. They're going to go over the wall here. Might be able to find more.
Yep, Mark Boots gets 1. Clancy follows it up with a dredge line. That is a very dead six here and now. Out of nowhere, using that Baron buff. They've laid siege to the base. Zark misses the stretching strikes, but the final chapter lands Majestic Kiwi all in and pops the stopwatch to get out of all the damage from the unleashed power, but gets hit by the true shot barrage, and this could spell disaster for Final Boss. There goes the CC from the petrifying gate, but Impale disrupts all their plans to follow that up, and Treebro is on the run as well with his dying breath, gets the Baron buff up.
I mean, Zark, tanky, beefy boy.
There's the flash engage, but not right back by Mark Boots. And the unleashed power, the scatter of the week rather, Bearshanks will survive it. There goes the redemption, keep him alive even more. Zark split pushing. Impaled will chase him out of that lane. He's got the damage to deal with him solo. Bearshanks had to flash away. Damage coming in on the Clancy, gets a little bit of a shield there, but was not enough. It didn't really matter. The damage didn't come in. Kiwi has to flash away. Oh, another very good stopwatch, but it actually popped the, actually no, it wasn't stop, it was just the GA, my apologies. When Golden and I overreacted, that's a lot of damage going in and killing Nightingale. Jiggity has got MAAD City on the run. Mitch Flurry decides, why not? I'll get a kill too. Treebro delete.
Occasional point. Nice.
Oh, Zark, where's the rest of his team? Down goes the redemption. Up comes Daisy. Clancy with the death charge. Zark somehow gets out of there, but now it's Clancy being focused down. The gargoyles don't play, buys him a little bit of time, but eventually he goes down. Impaled in the front line now, and he gets the Cyclone onto 2. There goes the petrifying gaze. I'm sorry, but Daisy was really the only one that suffered for it, and she didn't need it that much. The blobs go down, Daisy goes down, but that doesn't really get you a ton. Impaled is the front line that MAAD City needed. Got Treebro on the run, trying to deal some damage before he inevitably dies, and indeed he does. A double kill for Jiggity. Majestic Kiwi, that was sneaky. Gets the kill onto Impaled. Really good stuff from him. Healing back up from these minions, but Jiggity with 1 more E. There it is, the arcane. Yeah, this is MAAD City's game to lose right now, especially with that Ocean Soul. There goes Impaled. Jiggity on the other side, helping Mitch Flurry get that CC down. Stoneplate be damned. Zark is taken almost to the point of oblivion, and eventually he goes down. Impaled can survive so long, and the redemption helps him out too. Bearshanks providing some more healing. Impaled getting the grievous wounds down, helping his team out. The club goes down, and finally he survived it. It was Bearshanks that goes down. Impaled picked up another kill. This one on to Clancy. There's Nightingale. Where was he? The Snake Slip is over to help his team out, but it might be too little, too late. All the damage comes in. Treebro has to get out of there, trying to trade his life for maybe that of Majestic Kiwi, but eventually he goes down, but not before picking up a kill on the Mark. Some judgment, different story, but in a 5v5, I just don't see a way that MAAD City lose a straight up 5v5. There goes Majestic Kiwi. Okay, that might be the start they need. There goes Impale, gets a lot of CC in. Bearshanks, there goes Daisy, and now Jiggity joining with the damage. This should be the what turns the fight. There goes all the damage there. Impaled has to back up. He doesn't have the backup, and now Zark being disruptive in the back line. Finally, they refocus on him, but there goes the miasma. It'll do some work, but the petrifying gaze wasn't exactly where he wanted it initially, so Zark has to get out of there. Jiggity arcane shifts over, and he will eventually chase down Zark, I'd like to think, especially with the zoomies. Yep.
That's a Zach. I mean, Zach is the master of jumping over these kind of walls. Now,
There goes the final chapter. Baron taken. Fairshanks secures it. Shreebro will die on the other side of this stopwatch despite a repel away. Jiggity and Impale pick up 1 kill a pop. They wrap up Nightingale and turn their attention to no way to track Fairshanks. Everybody's hit 6 except for Mish Flurry. Now looking for a dive here onto Impaled. Can't use the ult. Actually does use the ultimate, try to get something out. Trying to establish it right now, and everybody is there. Impaled has TP, so do Mark Boots, and Jiggity will have it in the bid, but he doesn't really need it. He's right there. True Shot Barrage snipes Clancy, and everybody, all the surviving members, will take that dragon. But now Fairshanks maybe in a little bit of trouble here as the flash away, and indeed he does. The condemn comes in a little bit too late, but they back off it, and you are happy to take a dragon.
Yeah, trading 1-for-1. Not really a 1-for-1, but on the scoreboard it is 1-for-1.
A lot of CC on a Majestic Kiwi going for the dive. Takes all those tower shots, but when you've got a Yuumi on your shoulder, it's always a little less punishing. Most things are when you've got a Yuumi on your shoulder. Fairshanks looking to punish Nightingale now. No more Rip Walks available unless he wants to burn through his entire mana pool. Treebro down there gets the Dragon's Rage off, but Mish Flurry doesn't even save his AD carry.
Yep, no ultimate.
I need some saving here. They're going all in. One ultimate goes down. There's the flash and the dredge line. Now the TP. The Cannon Barrage buys them some time. But Mark Boots and Fairshanks will have a little bit more to clean up. Mitch Flurry there. And they trade 1-for-1 so far. And it's going to be another one. A little too greedy there. There goes the final chapter. They won the fight. They got it. There goes the Cannon Barrage as well. Treebro trying to go back in. The Glacial Prison misses. And now Zark has Fairshanks in the Death Realm. That is a big front line that's not going to be available, and he will eventually take him down. Zark is strong. Let the record show. And he got impaled here. Oh, but with the Yuumi just so tough, Nightingale not going to be able to help out. He disengages because he's got Mark Boots and Jiggity on his behind. Rip walks away out of the shockwave. Blast goes away. The Yuumi Q is going to find him. It will not. Oh my goodness. But now with the Zoomies and an arcane ship, he actually might be able to close this gap. There goes the ball after the flash. Jiggity picks up the kill, but Mark Boots sets it up, and he gets in the Death Realm, which is like, you know, that's more or less all you can ask for. Nightingale might have his work cut out for him here. Has to go away. The lined up barrels are beautiful from Impaled, and one more Q does it. He is on a rampage, going even with his top laner, with the opposing top laner saying, you're not the only one that is.
Gets down as well. Impaled, attacked by Treebro.
Yeah, Treebro is going to go down. Yeah, the death charge there was a good effort, and they actually do get him, but the base is cracked wide open. One inhib was already down. The second one will go down here in the mid lane. Impaled did go down, but he picked up a kill with him before he did, and now they might get this third inhib, and the shockwave gets Zark off the team. Jiggity goes down. Okay, Kiwi putting in some damage here, building up later the Ruin King. Imagine that. And he is, that would be an incredible start to this redemption arc. Impaled trying to zone him off. That is so much damage. One barrel critting for over 1,000 damage. The CC comes down. Fairshanks there as well. Gets the Glacial Prison off, and he has to disengage. Does Kiwi. That's all their damage. They have no. MAAD City on the verge of a berth in the semifinals. It would be back-to-back 3-0s, and the teams that have 3-0'd, the teams in the body division, MAAD City and Merc Nimbus, are going to meet in the semifinals. That is going to be a ton of fun. MAAD City right now. Zark putting in some work, but in the end, he too falls to Impaled. Zark takes down one more. It's a double kill. Make it 3 in total. MAAD City. Clancy, now just delaying the inevitable here. The Super Beans, if nothing else, are going to take care of it. He goes down. Treebro is next on the menu, and they have munched their way to a 3-0 sweep.